Hi everybody, this is AJ with Car Inspected. Today we are in Mississauga and we're looking at this 2015 Honda Civic. It's got 99,000 kilometers on it. Overall pretty decent shape. I don't see any signs of major accident or any issues like that. All looks pretty decent. There's some couple little dings and dents here and there. See some in the passenger side door here. There's one here and one a little lower, one about there. There's a couple and one here. So there's a couple dings here and there. Nothing past normal used car status, nothing too bad. Some of those chips might be able to get touched up a bit to prevent any rust, but other than that, they're pretty decent. Taillights look good. Everything seems to work correctly. The car has recently been safetied, so everything is up to par. Little scratches on the bumper here. Some people loading things in. And there is a bit of a, looks like a minor little hit. Maybe somebody backed into something or something like that right here. But this is a plastic bumper, so it's just cosmetic. This is not going to rust or anything like that. Could have it touched up, so it looks better, but it's not going to cause any issues. This quarter panel, there is a little bit of rust or chipping, so to speak, that has started here. From a little hit that you can see. Somebody has kind of touched it up. It would be okay for now, but I'd possibly touch it up a little better than that. On this side, there's a couple dings and dents too along the doors here. Nothing too crazy, but they are there. And there's a bit of a rub mark up top here, maybe somebody putting something on it or something like that. There's a chip on the door handle as well, which is also plastic, so it's not a big deal. And we get to this front fender. This fender has been touched up. It looks like this front area has a little plastic work in it. There's probably a slight dent or something so this fender and the front bumper have been repainted. So there might have been some, nothing major. I don't see any major work, but you can see some evidence. You probably can't see in the video, but you can see evidence that this is not original paint on this bumper. Again, I see no structural issues or anything like that. I think it was all very minor, but it is there. So as I said, this car was just safetied, so it does have brand new tires on it all around, brand new Firestones. They still got the rubber nubs on them, and it's hard to see through these wheels, but the rotors and pads are brand new as well. Suspension wise, everything looks pretty good. Undercarriage, I don't see any signs of rust or issue, any major leaks or anything like that. Axle boots all look good with no signs of issue. All looks pretty nice. Again, brand new Firestone, 2019. This one's actually marked to 2017. The other one's a 2019, but it is brand new. It's probably just in a warehouse somewhere because the nubs are on it still, and it has 10-30 seconds of tread. And again, suspension components all look nice under here. No signs of issue. And underneath here, brakes, rotors, pads, and all that stuff are brand new as well. Again, undercarriage, see no signs of issue, no rust, no damage, anything like that. All looks pretty nice. Rockers look good. Little dent there in the rocker you can see, but it's not too much. It's mostly a rub. Again, this is marked in 2019, all season Firestone, and brand new nubs on it and everything. And it's drum brakes in the rear. And looks like they did all new brakes in the rear as well. You can see that they are new drums. And back here, see no signs of issue. Components all look good. Muffler looks good. No signs of problem underneath here. And finally, just to confirm, this last tire is also brand new, marked to 2017. But again, probably sat in a warehouse. They are nubs on the tires in 10-30 seconds with new brakes underneath here. And everything looks good under here as well. I have no issues with the underneath of this car. The underneath, that's the undercarriage. Here we are on the trunk, and a little glary. It looks pretty good. We have some original floor mats here, and they look pretty nice. The carpet underneath here looks good. No signs of issue. And underneath this panel is indeed the spare tire and the jack and all the tools that are necessary. Everything looks pretty good in there. Interior all looks pretty good as well. This door panel shows no signs of issue. There's a very slight discoloration on this. Shadow's right in the way, you can't really see it. A little bit there. Nothing too bad though. Seats in the rear all look nice. No wear and tear, not really look worn or anything like that. Light gray looks good. Carpets also look nice and clean. No signs of issue. Back of the seats, headliner, everything looks pretty clean. All the side glass and rear glass are also original Honda. The only window that has been replaced, and it is in the Carfax, is the front windshield has been replaced. It's a good shape, it was done correctly, so there's no cause for concern, but it is not original Honda glass. Front passenger side, again, oh, that door's almost closing on me. Door panel looks nice, no real signs of issue. Carpet's nice and clean. Could use a vacuum, but not stained or anything like that. And this seat looks good. Got this random crap here, but it's not worn or torn or any issues like that. Dash looks good. In the glove compartment, we do have the owner's manual and all the proper literature. Everything looks pretty nice. Go to the driver's side. And same story over here. Everything looks pretty nice. Not much wear and tear. Everything seems to work as it should. Seats look good. And finally we are at the driver front. This door panel looks pretty good. A little bit of discoloration. Maybe some kind of a cleaning product can take it off or has taken too much off. Very minimal though, you can't overly see it. Switches look good. A little bit of kick marks on the bottom here, typical, but nothing too bad. Carpets under here, a little dirty, but looks pretty good. I'm sure they'll detail it before they deliver it. Front seat, driver's seat looks good, minimal wear. A couple of very light stains, but nothing too bad at all. Dashboard all looks good. No signs of issue. Everything seems to work nicely. Starts and runs well. Let's see, radio, air conditioning, all that stuff seems to work. So there we go. As you can see, the air conditioning is, there we go, on right now. Seems to blow cold, and hot seems to work as well. On the test drive, I'm going to make sure, but all that stuff seems to work as it should so far. Heated seats, everything seems to turn on. Again, I will test that all during the test drive. But all this stuff looks good. Seems to work well. Mirrors are not broken. Overall, in pretty nice condition. Pop the hood. Let's see what we got into there. All looks pretty good under here. No signs of issue. We have, let me grab this. So we look over here, belts look good, hoses look good. Again, no signs of major collision or anything like that. I'm sure the front bumper was painted for just a minor kind of rub or something like that. But hoses, everything looks good. I don't see any major leaks or anything of concern. Oil is nice and clean. Looks nice and clean inside there. So it's been regularly maintained with no signs of real issue. I did test the oil and it comes back with a green light and it looks like they just changed it. It is nice and clean. The coolant also looks good, -43, nice and clean as well. Brake fluid shows 0% humidity and there's a little bit of a spillage on it right here, and you can see some down in the bottom. So I think that they just refreshed the brake fluid, so that's a good thing. And this battery is also pretty new. Not brand new, but it seems to be doing its job pretty well. with no signs of issue. We're at 12.6, charging at 14.8, if I remember correctly. So, mechanically, everything seems pretty sound. Computer-wise, we have one permanent DTC, which is for low voltage. So it's probably a dead battery, change battery. Other than that, though, it looks pretty good. So there you have it. 2015 Honda Civic. Take it for a test drive and see how it works. And as usual, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.